Well, I mean, I don't really want to get into details of what I think or what other people think. You know, at the end of the day, I probably let myself down, let my family down, let other people down. But at the end of the day, you know, I was in a private area, and there should be a certain amount of privacy that one should expect. You know, back home, everyone, all my close friends, you know, rallied around me and were great. It was probably a classic example of me probably being too much army and not enough Prince. Is a simple case of that. Yes, people might look at it going, you've got, you know, it was letting off steam. It's all understandable now. You're going out to Afghanistan. Well, the papers knew that I was going out to Afghan anyway. So the way that I was treated from them, I don't think is acceptable. But hey. The most amazing thing, I suppose, is being in the tent 1 minute playing PlayStation, thrashing the guys at FIFA, and then running out here, jumping in the cab, and the only time you know where you're going to be or what you're going to be doing is when the information comes on the radio. And even then, sometimes, no names mentioned, you still don't know what's going on. And it's only when you get up to, you know, a couple of thousand feet above the target area that you start having a bit of information about what's coming back. Once we're out there, once we're on the other side of the fence, essentially we're doing as much as we can to make sure that the guys aren't being shot at, and if they are being shot at, where they're being shot from, then do whatever we have to do. This is the choice platform as far as we're concerned for the guys on the ground. I don't know where ugly came from, but it is a pretty ugly beast, and I think it's very cool. Yeah, I am in charge of the weapon systems. I think back in, whatever it was, 2 years ago when it was all decided, it was never expected, because being a junior captain or a lieutenant then that I was and a non-grad, obviously not going to university, therefore the army presume you to be less intelligent, which is nice of them. It's probably true. But there was a couple of us that got pushed forward to the front seat instead of the back seat. The joy for me, because I'm one of those people that loves playing PlayStation and Xbox. So with my thumbs, I like to think that I'm probably quite useful. You can ask the guys, I thrashed them at FIFA the whole time. Take a life to save a life. That's what we sort of revolve around, I suppose. You know, if there's people trying to do bad stuff to our guys, then you know we'll take them out of the game, I suppose. It's not the reason I decided to do this job. The reason I did this job was to get back out here and carry on with a job.